Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know it's been a while and I missed you so much. That's why I am back and I am back for good. Thanks for stopping by and I hope you are all doing great. This morning we are making some delicious Hausa Koko. So come right in my kitchen and let's start cooking. I have already washed my millet. The millet was nicely washed and was soaked overnight. So this morning I have washed it and it's nice and clean. So I'm also going to add some black peppercorn, some dry paprika, some grain of celery and some cloves, and then some ginger. I love the ginger more because I love the flavor and the smell it brings to my Hausa Koko. So guys, we are going to blend all these ingredients together and then we will continue from there. So looking at the amount of millet I have in the bowl plus the other ingredients, it's all not going to fit in this blender because it's not big enough for that. So we are going to divide it into two, guys. So we're going to blend it into two portions. This is the first batch and then we will blend the other batch after this. So we are now adding some water for easy blending. Okay, you make sure that you blend it so nice and smooth because you are trying to get all the starch from the millet. Okay, so make sure you blend it as nice and smooth as possible. The first batch is out and now we're going on to blend the second batch. This second batch contains the other ingredients, the black peppercorn, the dry paprika, the ginger, the green of celery, and then the cloves. So after blending this one, you then add all of them together. Okay, but if you have a big blender, then you are good to go to do it just once, not like mine. Okay, so I used to enjoy my Hausa Koko in the mornings, but not anymore. It is eaten at any time of the day, mornings, afternoons, and evenings. So, guys, you can just imagine how this cocoa is going to suffer. I love it so much. I love the recipe, and I recommend you try it at home and bring me the feedback, guys. You will love it. So it's time for us to strain the mixture by separating the chaff from the millet starch or the real food. So we are going to use a strainer and after that we are going to also use a chiffon material or cloth. You can as well use the nutmeg bag. So you use your hand to keep on separating the real food from the chaff. Make sure your hand is well washed, it's nicely cleaned, because you know it's food, it's going into our tummy. So always use nice clean hands, okay? So this is my first training. After this, I'm going to use the chiffon cloth to also do my next training. The chiffon cloth will help get all the chaff out properly so that I can continue to make my Hausa Koko. You can as well use nutmeg bag if you don't have the chiffon cloth or material. So the color of your cocoa is going to look either red or black or white or yellow or anything, because of the amount of which ingredients you use more than the others. So this is the first time we are using the chiffon cloth to strain our mixture. After that, we're going to see how much chaff the chiffon cloth has been able to trap in it. And that's what we are looking for. We want all the chaff out of the mixture so that we can get a smooth mixture and make our cocoa. So can you see that? Can you see that? That was the big one. So at this point, you can choose to do another straining or you can end it here. But let's try another one and see how much chaff we are going to gather again. Okay, so this is our second straining, and you're going to see how much chaff will be left in our cloth. So carefully and gently do this so that you don't splash them on yourself or even on your island or in your kitchen. I love the smell. I love the aromatic ingredients. I love the smell it's giving me in my kitchen. It's so amazing. So let's see how much residue we're going to have in the chiffon cloth. Can you see that, guys? Almost nothing. Almost nothing. So we've done a good job with our first training, and as I said, we didn't need to do the second time, but it's all good. Just a little residue over there. So it's okay. And now we are going to air tight our bowl and our mixture for some time. We are trying to separate the real food, that's the starch, from the liquid or the water. Okay, so we are going to leave it overnight again, because as I'm standing here right now, it's so late, it's around 11 p.m. in the night. So we are going to leave it like this for tomorrow morning, okay? Because we need to separate the water from the starch. And then in the morning, we will make our nice cocoa, our Ghana cocoa, our street food. Hey, this cocoa, guys. So it's the next morning, and now you can all see that the starch has settled at the bottom of the bowl. Okay, so we're going to separate the water from the starch, and now you can see that. So we're going to put the water on the cooker to boil. We are also going to use a different bowl to scoop some of the starch in it. Okay, and then we'll keep the rest of the starch in the fridge for another day. So you can scoop as much as you want, or you can even use all of the starch if you have a big family. Yes, so I don't need all of that for now, so I'll keep some in the fridge for next time. I think that's enough. That's the starch. It's nice and smooth. So nice and smooth. So you have to use the chiffon cloth, guys. It's very, very helpful. Or the nutmeg bag, if you have that. They are helpful. It helps to trap all the chaff, and then you get a smooth and nice starch for your cocoa. So as you can see, the water is boiling. So it's time for us to put in our starch and make our cocoa, Hausa Koko, a delicious Hausa Koko, a breakfast meal that you can't resist. But before that, let's make sure that we clean that thing forming up above the water. Okay, we don't need that. And again, let's scoop some of the water and put it on the side. This will help us later. Okay, it will help us in the sense that when you add your starch to the water in the pot, okay, and maybe the consistency is too thick for you, then you can keep on adding some of the water that you set on the side. I hope I'm clear here. But so far, so good. I love my consistency. I love what? My consistency. So there's no need to add the water that I scoop on the side. Whilst I'm pouring in my starch, I'm using my whisk to stir the cocoa or the porridge in a circular motion to avoid lumpiness. So guys, be mindful. Make sure your cocoa doesn't go lumpy because you will not even enjoy it. So yes, and I love the consistency. So far, it smells so good. It's so flavorful. I love the smell of the ginger. Everything in there smells good. Uh, I love the combination of all of that together. I love this cocoa. We are going to cover it up for the porridge to catch or trap some more heat, and then we can now serve our breakfast. Guys, it is ready. Where are your cups? Where are your cups? This is first come, first serve. So I'm serving myself first. When you come, just join the queue, okay? It's so delicious and it's so appealing to the eyes, guys. Mm. And you can never go wrong eating your cocoa with some delicious coffee. You can also eat it with some masa or some bread. But what I have in my kitchen right now is some delicious kosi, guys. I have 4 ways of making this kosi. The recipe is coming soon on my channel. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe for my appetizing recipes. Thanks for watching. I hope you are inspired and I hope you like this video. Recommend it to friends and families and see you all again in my next video. Can you see that? I am serving myself first. Join the queue when you get to my house. Ring the bell when you get to the door and I will open you in. We are having a small breakfast party. Mwah! You are warmly welcome.